to another exciting episode of Millennial Talk. In the past few weeks, we've been discussing entrepreneurship opportunities for millennials in art, with a focus on fashion, photography. But today, we're going to be focusing on makeup. Makeup is a multi-billion-dollar business, and many young entrepreneurs in Nigeria have been taking advantage of the opportunities to make money and build businesses in the makeup world. With me today, I have Victoria Ejimofor, a makeup artist, a professional makeup artist. Hi, Victoria.
Hi, Bukumi.
How have you been?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So give us a brief introduction about yourself and how you started your journey as a makeup artist.
My name is Victoria Ejimofor. I'm the head makeup artist for Enchanted Makeovers, and I'm a beautypreneur. I'm a beauty entrepreneur basically, and I'm also a beauty educator. So when did I start? It's been like quite a while. I basically started not professionally, let's say there about 2011, 2012. That was when I was in school. Now, okay, makeup was something I took interest in immediately I finished school, basically, immediately I finished secondary school. So, because I was brought up in a, how will I put it, a semi... Do you understand what I mean? Religious, not over religious, but semi-religious. So I wasn't allowed to do makeup or anything. For I think SS3 thereabout. I can remember the very first time I was trying to practice and I shaved off all my eyebrows.
Yeah, I think everybody made that mistake one time in their life.
Oh my god, it was horrible. To go to school was a problem. I had to figure out a way to have eyebrows on my distance because I was looking very bad. So basically, I think that was where the love for makeup all started. And then in university, because I attended University of Ibadan. And when I got to school, I was basically like I was like one person among my peers who really knew how to make up. Then you can't compare that makeup of that time to what we do now. No. But as at then, people were like, oh my god, Victoria, I love how you draw your brows. And I was very, very good in carving eyebrows. Even till now, I have specific clients that would not allow anybody to touch their brows except if it's Victoria. They would not allow anybody. So I know that's one place, like that's one of my expertise that I'm very good at and everything. So then it just started 100 naira per brows.
Yeah, I remember those days. In uni, it's usually like that.
Exactly. Yeah. So 100 naira per brows, and then I'll trim my my friends' brows and everything. Then I think our very first dinner, 100 level dinner, fresh as how it can be, and everybody wants to show up and ooh. So I think I charged for dinner makeup 500 naira, a full face, and basically that was how it started. And from there, it's just been continuous, and I've always known that it would definitely be makeup. Even when I came out of school and I had a 9-to-5, the 9-to-5 was still related to makeup. So in as much as I was still doing it as a side hustle, I definitely knew that when I was leaving my 9-to-5, because I was a business development officer for a makeup brand. Okay. So I knew that
you were eventually going to start
exactly. But even the 9-to-5 was still related to makeup. So it wasn't like I didn't know that. Or I just stumbled up on it. It's been there. Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's really good to know. Most I know that most business people, young entrepreneurs in Nigeria usually start that way. Either study in school or somebody introduced them to something and all. But what do you have to say about makeup as a business in Nigeria? The business angle of it. I know there's a creative angle of it where okay, you are so good, you're very good. But how the entrepreneurship part? How have you been able to build your business? Just from a hobby or something that you know how to do into something that makes money for you.
Exactly. So that's where you now have to know how to create a brand, how to structure your brand, because makeup as a business is actually very lucrative. It's not just about painting faces. Okay. It's not just about painting faces or making people look good. There's so many makeup, like it's a broad spectrum. There are so many things to make up. There's the skin parts, there's the microblading. There are so many things. There are some people who do not even do normal Owambe or bridal. You just basically see them on movie sets. That's their niche. So there's several niches to makeup. So you just have to find the one that you're quite passionate about, or the one you feel where you would excel more, you have more passion in, exactly, and then build the brand around it. Don't say, oh, it's just painting people's faces. No, you need to know that people need to know that the service you're creating, like you're providing a value, that service has a value. It's not just coming to your house exactly and painting your face. No, that's not what I do. I am providing a service, and you will see the value that I am giving you and everything. So that is you building a brand. If you reach out to me now and ask me, I'm not just going to give you a price. I'm going to send you an invoice. Do you understand? I'll send you my rate card. So that's how you just decide that, okay, you have to build a brand around your makeup. Do you understand? I have a niche. You might check my page now on Instagram and you know that, oh, I don't do the normal cakey makeup, or no, if you check
I
my,
noticed
exactly,
that
if you check my,
style is
because the thing
different.
about makeup is flawless makeup first of all starts with a very good skin. Do you understand? It starts with a flawless base, and if you do not have that,
so I will have to cut you there, because she's just going to keep, telling us the techniques, and maybe we'll have to have a masterclass for that, because everybody that has been coming on set has, just wants to, say and share a lot of their, experience. So what would I say? I would ask you, what has been the high point of your business, of your, trade as a makeup artist? What's that moment that you that, okay, well, this time is a moment I would never forget, like a good time, before we move to the bad one?
I think every time that I satisfy my clients, every time I exceed their expectations, I feel like that's always a good time. You can never trade that feeling. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Especially when you have clients who understand the value of what you're delivering. Especially when you send your rate card or something and they're not saying, for makeup.
Do you understand?
Yes, exactly. Yes. So that feeling, I don't think I can ever trade that feeling. And then, especially for someone like me who is more into bridals, having to be there for brides on their big days, it's not just even me going to do their face or paint their face.
Smile,
at that point, you are everything to them. You are a sister, you're a confidant, like you're the one hyping them for that day, you're the one making them like, it's your deal, don't answer anybody. Do you understand? It's all about you today. So you're basically a motivator even at that point. So I think it's being able to exceed my clients' expectations every time. I don't think I can ever trade that feeling.
Oh, really? That's beautiful.
Yes,
that's beautiful. So what would I say? I would ask you, what has been the challenges? Because I know makeup artists, people complain a lot. I know, for example, a popular YouTuber complained about the fact that she didn't want to go into mainstream makeup business, that she preferred the whole vlogging and YouTube and influencing. Yeah. But what are the struggles? Can you share your struggles that are actually personal to you as a makeup artist in Nigeria? Not just,
Okay, in Nigeria, initially when you first start, I think it's building your clientele. Now, I think that's where a lot of makeup artists really find this thing and
struggle.
Exactly, building your clientele when you first start. And if you're not patient, you just be like, this thing is taking too long, it's taking too long. But it's an investment. Do you understand? Makeup products are really quite expensive.
Yes,
do you understand?
Yeah.
And you just feel like, oh, I'm spending a lot of money and I'm not seeing returns. No, you have to, it's a process. You understand? You have to understand the season and the time. You have to understand time and process, basically. So I think it's building clientele. But that's the thing, because our business, actually, where we get the most clientele, I think, is word of mouth, is referrals. So from the very first job you are doing, do you understand?
That's
spectacular. Exactly, because you don't know where that person is going to talk about you. You don't know. Most times the clients we get is rooms that we are not even in, and we do not even know the people. Do you understand? We're like, oh, she worked on so and so and so and so. Do you understand? So basically, I think it's building for upcoming makeup artists. I think it's building their clientele well, and then it's them having a lot of people are just, they want it fast. They see the top makeup artists in the industry and, oh no, I want to be like Tara now. I want to be like BM Pro. Oh, she's always having weddings. Exactly. It is a process.
Don't know their struggles.
They started. You know how many years ago they started? They built
I know BM Pro.
They built this thing step by step. So most of these upcoming makeup artists just want it immediately. Oh, I want to be having clients back to back. No, it's a process. You have to be patient. You have to be consistent, because it's that consistency that pays off at the end. So I think that's like one of the huge, and buying maybe high-end products for upcoming makeup artists, because you see one foundation is costing like 25K. Do you understand? So I think also that, and then in Nigeria, if people do not, like I said before, if people do not understand the value of what you're delivering,
and there's a problem. Okay, that's really good to know. Young millennials or people who want to go to into the makeup industry really have to be aware of all these things.
Yes.
So, but the makeup industry is very competitive.
Yeah, it is.
Right? It's a competitive space, and I'm sure you faced obstacles and you faced, maybe blockages and or sometimes when you were shaking, do I really want to do this makeup for me at all? Do I really want to do this? But so can you share like an experience and how you overcame the obstacles
I won't really say I won't really say obstacles.
Okay.
I won't really say obstacles. I'm going to talk like from my own experience anyway.
Yes,
so I'm not really going to say maybe I had obstacles or anything, except maybe when I was in my 9 to 5 and there were jobs that I could not take and I had to refer them. But I wouldn't see that as obstacles because I knew the experience I was gaining from my 9 to 5. Do you understand?
Okay.
It made me how I put it, communicate with a lot of other makeup artists out there in the industry. It made me actually understand the business parts of makeup. Do you understand? The products, the ingredients for the products, and if finally you want to build your own products line. Do you understand? So it contributed a lot. So I'm not going to say that was an obstacle. Maybe I was just angry that, or sad. I wouldn't say angry. I was just sad that at that point I couldn't do certain things that I wanted to do. I couldn't take jobs that I wanted to take.
Okay, so should we assume or should we conclude that you probably had a good start with your journey as a makeup artist? That maybe you had buffers, you didn't have to experience the struggle of hustling, carrying your box up and down in the sun, going to meet clients and all of those things.
I won't say that though. I'm not going to say that. Of course, there were days that I also had to carry my box, maybe not in the sunshine, but and then there are also times when I think time factor, Nigerians don't understand that as makeup artists we also work with time. Do you understand? So a client might tell you, you have a session by 12 and you get to the person's house maybe 11:30 so that you can have time to set up, and the person is not ready and you basically have to wait 1 hour. Do you understand?
Yeah,
imagine if I have a client for 3. Do you understand?
Yeah.
When such situation arises, I'll just tell once your time exceeds, like once your slots.
Wow.
Do you get?
Okay, that's really cool. That's cool. So, what's your advice for people who want to, young people, or everybody's advising entrepreneurship, have a side hustle, have something else you're doing. So, what's your advice to people?
Today is actually paramount.
Exactly, you need to have something else that you're doing.
Exactly.
So, what's your advice to somebody or anybody like like us who want to go into the makeup industry?
Now, don't just go into makeup because you feel like we are cashing out.
Yeah. I feel like you are cashing out, Sha.
But exactly, that's the thing. You don't go into makeup feeling like you're cashing out, or because other people are cashing out. Because it will get to something like it will get to a point where you will be tired. Actually, do you understand? It's actually not easy. There are some days that you stand a whole day. When you get to your waist, your leg, your back, you can't quantify that pain. Do you understand? So if it's not something you actually love doing, you will get tired. If you're not someone who's pretty cheerful, because making up someone is the entire experience.
Energy.
Do you understand?
Yes.
It's like transfer of energy. So you can't be working on someone and you're moody or you're giving face or you're giving attitude. If you're just doing it for the money, there are times that you will likely work that way. Do you understand? So if you're going into this line, don't do it because you feel people are cashing out. Do it because you have a genuine love for it. Do it because it's something someone can wake you up at night and say, Victoria, come and make me up, and you will gladly stand up. You might grumble that see the time, but you'll still be happy to do it. Do you understand? Regardless if there is money coming, because initially the money is not going to come. You're just going to keep investing and reinvesting in your business before it starts coming out. Do you understand? Before you start seeing proceeds rather. So don't do it because you feel like, people are cashing out. Have a genuine love for it. Have the passion for it. If you have an innate talent for it, that's a plus.
Then can now,
exactly.
Because talent and skill
that's
coming together.
If you have an innate talent for it, that's a plus. And then you also know that you are going to work hard. And then one of the most important things in the makeup industry, you have to be consistent. Even on the days when you do not want to show up, you have to stand up and show up. Because it's that consistency. You have to consistently be in people's faces that I am here. So, do you understand? I'm here. You can see my work. I'm improving. In whatever niche you decide to do, if it is SFX, if it's the movie industry, wherever, if it's just skin work, your this thing, making people have flawless skin or helping them with their acne problems, or if it's lash extensions, if it's microblading, if it's microshading, whatever it is you decide to carve your niche.
Yeah.
Now, and that's another thing. You need to decide what niche you want to do.
Okay.
You can't be doing logo. You can't be doing logo.
There's just a lot to say. There's a lot to say. Okay, last question, or second to the last question is: have you ever had to turn down a client?
Of course, definitely.
Okay, so I think that ends it. That ends it. So the next segment we're going to moving on to is the part where you give us makeup tips. That people generally don't know about, but it's actually wrong.
Okay. Now, it's not just about you slapping makeup on your face anyhow or saying, oh, I've done my makeup for today. One of the best steps ever is having sunscreen. You won't say, oh, I'm going to wear makeup today, I shouldn't wear sunscreen. No, even underneath your makeup, sunscreen is very, very important.
But people believe that melanated skin or black people don't need sunscreen.
Sweetheart, it does not matter what kind of skin color you have. You need sunscreen. It's very, very important. Actually, even when you're going to bed, even if you're not going to use anything, you should use a moisturizer and a sunscreen. Sunscreen is very, very important. It helps because of our weather and the kind of sun that we have. Do you understand? Okay. It helps with hyperpigmentation and a lot of things. Do you understand? Okay. So sunscreen is actually extremely, I'm going to put it in quotes, extremely important. So regardless, even if you want to wear makeup, you need your sunscreen underneath. I think that's a lot of things that I don't want to say normal people, but everyday people don't understand.
Okay, do you have another tip for us?
What else? Also moisturize your lips too. Okay. You need to moisturize your lips on a daily. You can have a lip balm or something, but moisturize your lips on a daily. It will help.
Thank you, Victoria, for joining us today on today's episode of Millennial Talk.
Thank you so much.
I'm so happy to have you.
I was happy to be here. Thank you.
I believe you've enjoyed this episode of Millennial Talk about entrepreneurship opportunities for millennials in the makeup industry. For more information on the finance stock market, visit www.proshareng.com. Till next time, thank you for joining us.